One of the biggest aspects of basketball that's always overlooked by every player is defense. Considering defense is 50% of the game, it's shocking that most people don't even work on their defense. Most people want to work on their offense, their finishing under the basket, their shooting, playmaking, what's going to score them points, but never do they really think about defense. If you ask any of your friends right now about what they work on in the gym, most of them will probably say shooting, none of them will say the word defense. Most coaches will leave great defensive players on longer than offensive players. Defensive players that can hustle, take the ball when no one else will, be up by 30 points and still hustling to get steals and defend the best players on the court. The thing for most people is that they think they can work on defensive slides and that's enough. Defense is about changing hip position, it's about hustling on the ball, it's about getting steals, knowing what your opponent's going to do, knowing which way they're going to go, and not letting them get what they want. Really great defenders like Kawhi Leonard use the ability to put fear into their opponent to be able to defend people. The example I've got up here where Kawhi Leonard clamped LeBron James in the finals, he was able to do that by just getting in his face, like putting him off his game, and most of the time he didn't even want to drive on him like he would with other players. This quick workout I'm about to show you is something you can do every day to work on the underrated aspects of defense. I appreciate you for clicking on this video and I hope you're ready to become a defensive beast. So just for the warm up here, to activate your legs and feet to get the mobility going, just do some straight forward hops. So here I've just got 20 forward hops on each foot, so make sure you change from right to left. And also do some side hops too, 20 on each leg as well. Now moving on to the workout here, the thing you want to start with is, I'm not sure what to call this, but it's the drill they do in the draft combine where you start on the baseline, you go to the opposite elbow and you slide over, do some defensive slides over to the other elbow, slide to the bottom and then sprint as fast as you can to the top. The main thing you want to focus on is the start of it when you're closing out, but make sure you go full effort throughout the whole thing. And here I'll just show you, just put up an arm bar to stimulate the defense and do 6 of these coming from each side of the baseline. Now next up here we've got hip rotations. So what you want to do is you want to start in the middle, do one slide to the left or the right, whichever side you're on, do this on both sides. Do one slide and then do 2 slides into a full sprint straight off that. Make sure your hips rotating like it is here, like it is in the video. And I like to call this one the cutoff drill. So this is when you do one slide, this is the move you do if your opponent beats you by 1 step. So you're like backtracking, you do one slide and then they just try to sprint past you and then you just sprint back and then use your body to protect them from getting to the rim. Make sure you do this, and this is on 8 on each side. And last up here, I don't know what to call this one, but it's basically one where you slide twice both sides and then you so place the ball under you and then you go to strip it. This is a good thing to do if someone drives on you and they're holding the ball very low. And here is the full workout list. I really appreciate you guys for checking out this video and I hope to see you become better defenders in no time. Thank you guys.